Hi everybody, I'm Shelby, and before we get started, I'm going to put timestamps in the description box below so that you can jump to any part of the video that you're looking for. Also, you can speed through the whole video by clicking the little gear icon below, selecting playback speed, and hitting the number 2. This might be a long video because number 1, I'm going to be reviewing 11 things that I tried over 13 years. And number 2, I don't have video editing software, so you're going to catch all my bloopers as well as the groaning noises of my HVAC system back there. So, anywho, finally, full disclosure, I have insomnia, so if a pillow is uncomfortable, I'm going to be the first person to tell you about it. So let's get started. The American Academy of Dermatology has long recognized sleeping on one's stomach or one's side as a cause of wrinkles and sagging in the face. However, training oneself to sleep face up on one's back can be difficult, if not impossible, without the right tools. I am about to turn 35 years old, and since I was 22, I have been on an odyssey to crack the code and make myself into an upward-facing back sleeper. In so doing, I have tried out 8 back sleeping pillows, a sleeping wedge, a bed-in-a-box, aka a mattress from the internet, and a mattress topper, as well as a lot of other things that I'm not going to try to cram into this video. If you do want to hear about those other things, just comment below and I can make a second video. With that, let's go onward. The first thing that I got was the BackSleeper BeautyKeeper, and I apologize, I took the covers off of the foam pillows so that you could get a better view, but it also shows the age-related yellowing, so I apologize for that. But anyway, this pillow, the BackSleeper BeautyKeeper, has a neck support for back sleeping and these little bumpers that are supposed to keep you from turning your head to either side at night. However, because the bumpers are so far apart, you would have to have a very large head to bump up against them before turning over. I am 5'2" and very petite, so this did nothing for me. Then, next up, after years of saving up, I bought, let's see, the JuveRest. So this thing was, I read, designed by a plastic surgeon to prevent face wrinkles. And I don't know about you, but I just think that sounds really suspicious. Bit of a conflict of interest. But anyhow, this thing has the contouring in the middle for back sleeping and contouring on the sides for side sleeping. This actually did train me to sleep on my back. However, I would wake up every morning with a hideous red line, either here or in both places. So I kid you not, I would look like the Joker from Batman. And I was teaching high school at the time, so that wasn't gonna fly. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but side sleeping on that thing is not very comfortable. So I just gave up on it. I did try transferring my newfound back sleeping skills to a regular pillow. However, I was noticing that I was still turning my head to the left. And so instead of waking up looking like the Joker, I would wake up looking like Two-Face. So that wasn't going to work either. So I tried propping up my knees on more pillows in the idea that relieving pressure on my lumbar spine might in turn relieve any dysfunction that was going on in my cervical area. That didn't work. Side note though, I do think that the issue might actually be a tightness in my SCM muscle on the right side. Comment below if you want a video all about that. Nonetheless, I do think my reviews on the other pillows are still going to be helpful to you. So, after waiting and waiting and waiting for it to go on sale, I finally bought the Beauty Bear. So this thing is supposed to be small enough to cradle your head for back sleeping, and it also has these things on the side for side sleeping. As I mentioned earlier, I am a very small person, and because this thing is so high and so firm, it would actually jack my head up at night. So if I woke up with the pillow still there, I would find that I had A, horrible upper back pain, B, horrible neck pain, and C, a hideous line right across here from my neck being folded all night long. And that was the best case scenario. The other scenario was I would wake up and this pillow would either be behind my bed or across the room. And my guess is that this means that I would try to sleep on my side, because since the little side parts are so low, short, and flimsy, there's going to be a really abrupt drop from the middle of the pillow if you try to sleep on your side. So it's going to cause your face to go into the mattress and the pillow to go in the other direction. So yeah, that didn't work. I did try making the entire pillow lower so that it would be comfortable for back sleeping, and I tried weighting it down under books, under boxes, and even under a bureau for several days. And this thing is like titanium. It never went down. So that was a fail. So the next thing I bought was a very cheap travel size pillow from Walmart, with the thought that it would provide the same small physical area to cradle my head during back sleeping. However, this did not stop me from turning my head either. So, onward. The next thing that I tried actually was a pillow from Amazon. And it is called the Back to Beauty Anti-Wrinkle Head Cradle Beauty Pillow. So this thing looks like a regular pillow, but with a pair of kidneys on top of it. 2 of them. So I returned this thing after literally 2 tries, because each time I would spend the entire day looking like the left side of my face had just gone through a garbage compactor. And it literally took 3 weeks for my face to go back to normal after 2 nights. So I returned that very quickly. So that was a fail. So next, I bought 2 very cheap things. One being the Save My Face, apologize. This is one of those bloopers, kids. The Just the Pillow by Save My Face. And also a generic sleep wedge. Ooh, can you see that? From Walmart. as for the Save My Face pillow, I have somehow misplaced this, so I'm gonna just have to link it below so you can see it. But according to Amazon, this elevates and suspends your face and can be folded in half for additional neck support. So unfolded, the thing is so thin that it's like sleeping without a pillow. It's very uncomfortable. It doesn't support your head at all. However, folded in half, it's like having a small football behind your neck all night. So neither method worked for me. As for the wedge, I'd seen it recommended by a number of anti-aging YouTubers, and I also thought maybe, just maybe, by altering one of the physical force vectors on my head and therefore the net force in this situation, I would keep my head from turning. No, I did not. And I literally tried using this wedge by itself, and I tried using it with every combination, permutation, and physical arrangement of pillows, clothing, bath towels, hand towels. The whole thing was an utter failure, and I ended up missing the return window. So I now have a decorative scalene triangle pillow. Shout out to geometry teachers. However, I wasn't willing to let go of the idea that it had something to do with the physical forces on my body. So I bought a mattress. Specifically, the Tuft Needle twin size original foam mattress. So this thing just seemed like the most sensible option for my very small budget, and I had a coupon. And when it arrived, it was so soft and so supportive. That first afternoon that I laid on it, I felt like a snow angel. It was fantastic. But then the night came, and I found out why foam mattresses are not for me. I woke up in the middle of the night with a literal sinking feeling. And long story short, I was so traumatized that I had to keep the mattress in the hall until I could return it, and I couldn't be alone at night for a few, I'd say like 3 or 4 nights after that. But Tuft Needle has an amazing return policy, so I do highly recommend them to those who are not easily frightened by foam mattresses, like me. Yeah. So after that, I bought the Beauty Loop. So this thing, according to its inventors, is designed to be worn just above your ears, basically just above your eyebrows, around your head. And it can be worn with or without another pillow. So without another pillow, I found that it was very unsupportive because it would prop up my upper head, but then leave my lower head to fend for itself. So I thought, that's not gonna work. However, the back of the Beauty Loop is so firm that it's not comfortable with a regular pillow. So I actually emailed the company, and they suggested that I buy a $10 pillow from IKEA called the Jordrok. I will spell it below. I felt really unethical getting this because it is a down-filled pillow, and that's a whole nother whole nother topic. But I tried it because I was desperate, and it's so malleable that I was able to comfortably sleep with this and the Beauty Loop together. However, I would still turn my face to the left, and instead of getting the subtle, diffuse creasing all along the left side of my face, I would get very concentrated squishing all around the outside of my left eye. So apparently the outside of my left eye was supporting the weight of my entire face all night long. That wasn't gonna work. I tried wearing the Beauty Loop at different levels and different angles and with different kinds of neck support, and the best that I could do was get creases around my temples. So I just gave up on that. So my last unsuccessful stratagem was getting the Pure Green 100% natural latex mattress topper, medium firmness, 2-inch deep, twin size. So this thing seemed like the perfect combination of support and responsiveness, and therefore I thought it might achieve what I had hoped to achieve with the Tuft Needle mattress. Unfortunately, it was too soft, so it now lives on my bedroom carpet because I wasn't ready to give up on it when the return window closed. So yeah. So after all that, I actually sleep with no pillow under my head. I do have pillows propping my knees up. Instead, under my head, that's a blooper. Don't we all feel like friends here? You're just getting to see it all. So I prop my knees up on several pillows, and under my head, I have a folded up beach towel. Before I get into bed, I roll the inferior portion of the towel into a U shape that's going to cradle my neck and the lower portion of my head. And if you want to see that, comment below. I can make a video in my bedroom where I do a little demo. It would just require a different setup. So in summary, the JuveRest did train me to sleep on my back. However, nothing has been able to keep my face from rolling to the left. In my case, I think it's because, again, I think I have a tight muscle connecting my skull to my right clavicle, and I can do a whole separate video on that if you want me to. I have a VP shunt right here, which I think causes some tightness in that whole region. But I still hope that all of my reviews have been helpful to you in your case and for your face. I am a fountain of needlessly specific information when it comes to wellness and health topics, ranging from fitness and nutrition to sun protection and psychology. So I won't have a whole lot of time to respond in the next few months, but do comment below with whatever you would like to see in semi-distant future videos, because I do have a dietetic internship to pay for in a year, and I would love to make this a win-win situation for all of us. So please like, share, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon, and you'll get notifications, a notification of my eventual next video. And I promise that if this video really takes off, I will start using a better camera so that you're not getting motion sickness, because I feel like you're gonna get motion sickness from this video, which I apologize for. But anyways, thank you, and I love you all for watching this. You absolutely rock. Have a great day.